Hey, middle school. We finished up our series this past week on emotions, and the last one we talked about was guilt. Guilt of things that we've said or done, that ways that we've hurt people, and that it's okay to feel guilt. It is a good trigger for us to think about, hey, how do we say things? How do we act? And how do we make people feel? However, it should not be so overbearing and controlling that we can't even live our lives, that we are just constantly led by our guilt. In Romans 8, 1 through 2, it says, "There is therefore now no condemnation for those who are in Christ Jesus. For the law of the Spirit of life has set you free in Christ Jesus from the law of sin and death." So Jesus Christ came to this earth to set us free. He didn't come to condemn us, didn't come to make us feel so guilty of all the things that we did wrong that we couldn't even live anymore. But instead, it's to forgive us of those things, for us to take those things that we feel guilty of and give them to Jesus and let Him just forgive us of them and help us to see this is what we've done, but how can we live better? How can we treat people better? Guilt can remind you, but it should not define you. And it's been a great series talking about emotions and how God gave them to us to help us in our lives, but not to be the boss of us, not to be in control of us. And so guilt, as well with any emotion we have, should not be the boss of us. We should be controlling our emotions and knowing where they come from, why we feel that way, that we take a step back and we take a look at them and we see what do we have, what part do we have in it, and how can we move forward with Jesus in it, because there's always hope in Jesus. He is always in control no matter what is going on. And I cannot wait to see you guys this Wednesday. I hope you have a great week and that you've enjoyed this series as much as I have. See you Wednesday.